All right, you guys. So we'll go ahead and get started. The first thing I will just share with you guys a little bit about who I am and how I got started in this business, just really quick so you guys know, because a lot of you guys don't know me, but my name is Amanda Busher. I'm a presidential diamond in this business, and my husband is the third rank. He's a triple in this business, so 2 leadership ranks. And I've been doing this for 5 years, you guys. And so I got into this business, and I will tell you, I got into this business just where you are, not knowing what to do, never done anything like this before. Maybe some of you guys have, but I didn't know what the heck to do. And so I got in this business because I wanted to make a little extra money. I was scared. I was nervous. I literally didn't know even like anything about networking or sales or anything like this. So you don't have to know everything right off the bat, okay? So I want you guys to take a little bit at a time and just know that this is not a business where you get in and in 30 days now you're making $10,000, right? This is a business that you can make money right away, but it creates that longevity, okay? It takes time to create a solid foundation business. So I got started, I worked full-time as a dental hygienist, you guys. My first son, he was 2 at the time, and I got in. So I know what it's like when you have a full-time job, when you have kiddos, when you have a busy life already. I know what it's like to kind of balance that time, and it can definitely be possible and doable, okay? And so again, I had this vision of literally just making like $200 or $300 extra a month, or even just getting some free product. I didn't really have expectations of this business. Truthfully, I just thought, you know what? I would love to make some extra money so that we don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, or I could pay off more of my student loans, or go shopping and not feel guilty, or be at the grocery store and not have to wonder, oh my gosh, did I go over my budget? Or, anything like that. I remember I would check my bank account really quick before I went into the grocery store just to know exactly how much I had to spend at the grocery store so I didn't go over. And I just, it's stressful living paycheck to paycheck. And so I totally get that. And that's why I joined this business. We joined this business for a reason. So anyways, long story short, I jumped in and I went to like something kind of like this, but it was in person. So it was an event locally that I went to. There was maybe 20, 30 people there. And I saw other people completely change their lives, whether they paid off their debt, whether they came home to their kiddos, or not living paycheck to paycheck, or not struggling, pay off their student loans. I saw other dental hygienists coming home to their children and retiring their careers. I saw people making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, like just insane. And so the thing that I saw was that these people were not different than I was. They didn't have any crazy background in social media or crazy background in sales or anything like that. They were teachers, they were moms, they were dental hygienists, they were, worked in, for the city, like all doctors, nurses, like any kind of background, people who didn't go to school, people who didn't graduate from high school, like all kinds of different backgrounds, okay? But they were so successful in this business. And I thought, you know what? If they can be successful in this business, like, why can't I? And then I thought, I'm totally selling myself short because I got into this business because I just want a couple $100 extra a month, but look at how much more I could actually do. Like, I could stay home with my kids. And so in 4.5 months, 5 months, I did exactly that. I brought in more with this business than I was as a dental hygienist. And so I ended up retiring. So I've been now retired for 4 years. This past December was 4 years. And this business is just truly such a blessing. So the thing is we need to know when we got in this business. I want you to write a few notes. I hope you guys have a pen and paper. I want you guys to write down, why did you join this business? Okay, what is the reason? What is it that made you jump into this business? Is it just a couple $100 extra a month? Like, truly, what would be so life-changing for you, right? What keeps you up at night and stresses you out like crazy, right? Can this business help you with that? And I want you guys to write down why you joined this business. And this is a really important start to this business, because you want to know what it is that, you know, that this business could help you with and how you can get there. And so I want you guys to write down why you joined this business, okay? Was it to make a couple $100 extra a month? I will say most people want to make about $300, $400, $500 extra a month. That's why they join this business. So towards the end, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do that within your first month, and kind of go from there. But that's what I want. And if you're like, okay, I'm not quite sure, I want you to think about that today, okay? And then I want you to write it down. You guys can even share it in the comments and in the chats if you want. So, you know, this business, you guys, I've been in it for 5 years, like I said, and I know that this business, it can do crazy things for our lives, for sure. But truthfully, it's just up to us, you know, whether we want it or not. And I ask you guys, you know, to get into, you guys already got into this business, right? So now I ask you guys to give yourself grace for learning this business. Give yourself grace and time to know that, okay, this is a business. Now I have to learn it and apply it, okay? So give yourself grace, time to learn this business, okay? And this is not something where if you get in and you don't get customers in the first couple of days that you just quit, okay? You have to have the mindset of longevity, okay? So if you know, hear a couple no's, or if you reach out to everyone on that 30s list, which I'll go over, and every single person told you no, that's not a reason to quit, okay? You keep going. Because the reason I want you to write down that why is because no matter what happens, no matter how many no's you get, no matter how many, you know, people say, oh, hey, no, I don't want that, that's crazy, or whatever the case is, you want to make sure you keep going, okay? Because I promise you, you will be successful with this if you keep going. The only way you will not be successful is if you quit, okay? Okay, so here's the thing. We're just gonna start off, and we're just gonna start very basic, okay? And some of you guys already know this. Some of you guys just signed up, like I said. So what do you do to start with, okay? So we are gonna go right to the website. So the first thing we wanna do is we wanna go to our website. Can you guys see my screen okay?
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Chelsea.
Yep.
Okay, so you go to your website. So your website is the name that you chose, okay? So mine is just my first and last name, amandabusher.itworks.com, okay? So your name will be right up here, and this is our website, okay? So if you go to shop, you guys, you're gonna see all of our products that we have. We have so many products that are just amazing, and that's the beauty of this business, is that there's a product for everyone. Okay, so if somebody doesn't want to lose weight, that's okay. We have skincare products. We have tightening products to help tighten your skin. We have shakes. We have weight loss. We have, you know, just all kinds of amazing products. We have that new Thermophyte product. We have keto products. So we have all kinds of products that are just so amazing for, you know, for our clients. And so it's just so nice that we have so much to offer and such a variety. And so, yeah, you just go to shop. So if you have any questions about a product, so say you're like, okay, I want information on the keto coffee, you just go to the coffee and you're going to see all kinds of information down here. Okay. You can even go to view product information, and now you're going to see even more. Okay. You're going to see the ingredients, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to share with you guys a quick way in just a minute after I exit this screen of how to access this right from your phone, where you don't have to keep putting your website in all the time. But I just want to show you guys really quick. Let's see. Just that. Okay. So that's where you find all the products. You just go to shop and then you'll see all the products. Okay. Now I want you guys to log into your account. Not right now, but just this is how you log in. Your username, you guys, your ID number, it is, hold on, let me see who's in. Okay, your username is your distributor ID number, okay, and then the password is what you chose. So this, oops, hold on. Okay, so this is, you guys, your what we call e-suite. It's your back office, okay? So if you come up here, the first thing you do is you fill out that tax form that pops up. So if you haven't done that, you're gonna do that. And then what you're gonna do, there's all kinds of stuff in here, but there's a training academy, there's a document library, which literally has like every document imaginable. So if you're like, okay, what is a customer? You can go in here and you'll find out what a customer is. You can even search products in here. Mine's obviously taken a long time, but if you want to look up the compensation plan, you guys, there's all kinds of documents in here. Product info, training and business, events, forms, all kinds of stuff in here, okay? So this is really good if you have some downtime, just to kind of go through and just kind of play with it. You know what I mean? Go into reports. Okay, what is that about? And a lot of that's just going to be kind of, overwhelming right now. So I would just focus on document library and then training academy. Auto shipment, this is where you go and you can create what products you want each month, okay? Which we'll get into in just a little bit. So that is your back office. Now, I wanted to share with you guys really quick, on your phone, you guys can actually, if you go to your website, okay? So if you go to your website on your phone, and then you click on this little box with the arrow, and then you go over, you can go to add to home screen. So then you have your website. It says Amanda's website. All I have to do, if somebody has a question about a product, all I do is click on Amanda's website and it goes right to my website. Okay, so that way you don't have to go and put your website in every time. It's just a little shortcut. Okay, so that's your website. That's the first thing you guys do. Go in there, do the training academies, get familiarized with this, okay? So just a heads up, you guys, this business, when you first get in, you do not have to know everything right off the bat, okay? We are just going over the basics of the basics kind of stuff, okay? Because the thing is you're gonna learn as you go. You're gonna learn when you get customers. You're gonna learn when somebody asks you questions, and you have your upline to help you do that, okay? You have your sponsor and your uplines to help you do that. Okay, so hopefully you guys can write this down. I'm gonna give you a couple apps that you guys wanna download, okay? You wanna download the It Works Office app. In fact, I can just put it right in this chat here. So It Works Office app. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you want to download the Live Fit app. And I'm going to go over each one of these in just a minute. Ashley, I'll help you with your website in just a minute. Okay, so the Live Fit app, okay. And then you obviously already download the app Zoom, but when you guys get new distributors come into your team, you make sure that they download that, okay? And then you're going to want to download, let me see if there's any ones I want you guys to download right off the bat. I think that that's probably about it, just those ones. I think that that's good. Okay. So with the two It Works Office app and the Live Fit app, okay, so the It Works Office Fit, that's just or the It Works Office app, it's this little one right here, okay? And that is kind of like the back, it's like a shortcut to your back office kind of, but it doesn't log you into your back office, but it kind of gives you an idea. You can enroll customers this way. You can check out, when they have announcements, you're gonna get a little notification on here. So every Sunday, you guys, there is an announcement on Mark Pentecost, which he is our CEO of the company. We call it our family call. He goes live and it's 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Central. Okay, so he goes live and just does announcements and that kind of thing. So you definitely want to make sure, and it's on Facebook, so you want to get on there. But there's just little announcements, you guys. What's really cool, which we'll get into in a little bit, I don't want to confuse you guys too much, but there's this Connect app, okay? The Connect app allows you to put all of your contacts in there. When you guys get customers, it automatically goes into there. When you guys have potentials, like I know Ashley, I was working with her a little bit before we got on here, and she is getting all kinds of new potential customers. And so what she can do now is put those customers into this app, and it's going to allow her to connect with them by follow-ups. Like if they're like, okay, one wants to sign up in 2 weeks, she can put that into her Connect app, and her Connect app is going to notify her in 2 weeks when it's time to follow up with that person. Okay, which we'll get into in just a little bit. Tuesday, we're actually going to do an in-depth training on this, okay? You can do follow-ups on there. It will, when you first connect to it, it's going to have you put in your goals. It's going to have you put in how much money you want to make. And then it's going to tell you, okay, if you want to make $1,000 extra a month, this is how many people you need to contact every day. Okay, so it's really cool because it says, okay, if you want this is how many people you need to contact. So it's really cool. It tells you activity that you have on there, your progress. It tells you who are like your hot contacts. But what it does is it lets you message people through Facebook, through text, through email, all at once. So for instance, with this new promotion we just had, or this new product we just had, I was able to text message all of my customers all at once and just let them know, hey, we have this new Thermal Fight product going on. Do you want to try it? And, you know, it just lets it easier for people to connect, for you to connect with them. Okay. And then our Live Fit app, you guys, this is a new app that we have, which is so cool. Okay. So what you do is download that app. Okay. And then put your username in and all that kind of stuff. And where it goes, this is what it looks like. So it looks like this. I know it's so hard to see. So the Live Fit app, okay. But what this is, you guys, is it's an app that you can give your potential customers, your potential distributors, your current customers, and it's completely free, okay? And what it does is it gives daily workouts, it gives daily recipes, and it also lets your potentials or your customers earn free products, okay? So for instance, and then when you download yours, you guys, you just go to like your little circle there. There's an app that says send invite, and I just copy the link and you can send that. And you can actually send it through Facebook now, you guys, which is really cool. So then like I just made a post. If you guys want to look on my Facebook page, I just made a post. And it was like, hey, I'm obsessed with my new fitness app. Who wants it? Okay, so now I have several people that I can send this to. So what's cool is, say Ashley sends this to one of her potentials, okay? Her potential downloads it and then is like, okay, my sister wants this, my 5 friends want this. So now her potential sends that link to 5 or 6 other people, right? They're all linked to you. Right? They're all linked to your website. So if they're like, oh my gosh, what's this Thermal Fight X product? Or what's this cleanse? Or what is this? They're all linked to you. So if they order, it goes right to you. So do you guys see how amazing this app can be? So it's really cool. And then that person who just shared it, they're earning free coins to get free products, which is really cool. Okay, let me see. How do you use the Connect app to message Facebook? I can't get on my list. Okay, so Veronica, on Tuesday, we're gonna go over exactly how to use the Connect app. I don't wanna do it here just because I don't wanna overwhelm. I just wanna do basics of, getting started. But I can even message you, my friend. Okay, so those are the apps, you guys. Now, the business, you guys, just a little bit of background about the business, just so that you guys know how amazing you guys, how amazing this company is and how lucky and blessed we truly are to be in this company. So our company is like no other multi-level marketing company out there. We stand ourselves completely apart by the products we have, by the compensation plan that we have. We're also a completely 100% debt-free company, and we are a give back company. So meaning that our CEO and our company is so big into gives back. So they give back They give back millions, like so much money every single year. And so it's just incredible. And so they really have that serving heart, and they're just really, you know, it's just amazing to see it. The company's been blessed so much, so they give back and they serve other people. Completely debt-free, you guys. It's a faith-based and family-based business. So like I said, you guys don't have to know everything about this business, okay? Learn the foundation, and we're going to go over how to make some extra money, but I want you guys to just know the foundation right now. You don't have to know every single product. You don't have to know exactly how everything works right off the bat, because it can be overwhelming, right? It's kind of like this. You just registered for college, and now you're taking a new class. Day one, you don't go to that class and now you know everything. Now you're a master at it, right? That doesn't happen. You go to the class, you learn, and then you continue to go to that class. You continue to learn. You continue to, you know, educate yourself on it. You apply what you're learning. That's how this business is. Day one or day month, you're learning, right? You're applying what you're learning, and you continue to grow. There's two things that are going to happen. Either one, people will get discouraged in their first month, and then they just quit, okay? It just happens, and it's just how it goes. Or two, people will get discouraged in their first month, because I will tell you, like, it is a lot of information. You're going to hear no's. People are going to say, you know, I don't want that, okay? So either one, that person is going to quit, or two, that person is going to say, okay, no problem, and then they're going to keep going. And I pray over you, and I pray for you guys that you guys are number two, because I know what this business can do for you guys. I know you got into this business for a reason. And so I pray that you give it longer than a month, that you give it longer than 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I pray that you give this business a chance and yourself a chance for you to see that success, because I know it's there, and I know that will happen. Sometimes it just doesn't happen right away. And I want to share with you guys just one thing. So in our company, we have different ranks, right? One of our ranks, the toppest rank that you can ever, so I'm a presidential. The next one up, the next highest rank is ambassador, okay? Ambassador is the highest rank you can get. However, there's one more rank that is even higher than ambassador. 3 people in our entire company has gotten that rank. It's called Black Diamond. Black Diamond is when you make $100,000 a month, okay? $100,000 a month. Isn't that insane? Can you imagine? Like, that's just crazy to me. So I want to share with you guys a quick little story of one of our Black Diamonds, okay? Her first year, I think her first month, she didn't get any customers. Her first year, it took her a year to go to our second rank, which is Ruby. Okay, that was $500 extra a month. And then I think it took her even a little, so each rank she hit, it took her about 8 years to get to ambassador, which is the rank which is the next rank I would be at. Okay, it took her 8 years to get there. But now she's a Black Diamond, making $100,000 a month. Can you imagine in her first year, she didn't make hardly any money? Could you imagine if she would have quit where she would be at now? She definitely wouldn't be Black Diamond, right? So I want you guys to have the mindset that this is a business. It does take time. You are going to hear the answer no, or you are going to hear it no. You know, there's going to be times where you feel like you're putting work into this business and you're not getting much out of it. But that is what this business is about, okay? It's about all of the seeds that you are planting, all of the times you're watering your business. It's about the harvest that you're growing, okay? And sometimes that harvest takes a little bit of time. And for us as humans, we want that instant gratification, right? It's kind of like if you have, they did this analogy at church, which I loved it. The pastor had a bell pepper plant, and he took it, and it was like 8 weeks old, okay? It was just super, super early, super new. So it was this little tiny bell pepper, and he took it, and most of us would say, man, this bell pepper, like it's horrible. Like, it's so little. Why is it not growing? It's been 8 weeks. So what we do is then we get so impatient, we pick that bell pepper and we eat it, and we're like, ew, that is so gross. Like, that is the worst bell pepper I ever had in my entire life. if we would have just let that bell pepper grow a couple more weeks for it to harvest into the bell pepper it needed to be, it would have been amazing. It would have been so delicious and so yummy. But we get so impatient, so we just pick it and we just stop, right? So I'm asking you guys, let your business harvest, okay? Plant those seeds, learn what your coach is teaching you, and water it daily. Be consistent daily, and your harvest is going to grow so big and so amazing, okay? Okay, let's talk about how to make extra money, okay? So here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna, there's 5 ways that we get paid, okay? So the first way, you guys, is to make some fast, instant cash, okay? We just call it fast cash, okay? It's fast cash. It's money right into your pocket. So each of you guys got a kit, and some of you guys haven't gotten yours quite yet because you just started, but you have a kit. Inside that kit, you have products, and you can either use those products or you can sell those products, okay? We can get fast cash by selling our products that we have. And some of the products you can sell are our body wraps, the keto coffee, the keto energy, the greens to go, and then our collagen, because those all come in individual packs, okay? So I love to sell the keto coffee because I get a lot of people who want to try samples first before they become a customer. So I'll probably make about an extra $300 just a month on selling my keto coffee. Okay, so in my auto shipment, I buy the keto coffee and then I go and I sell them. I sell them 4 for $20. And that's just cash right into my pocket. Okay, it's just cash. Number 2, this is what we're gonna try to work on. Okay, number 2 is your sales commissions. Okay, so that's like your customers coming in every month. Your guys' first goal is to get your first 4 customers in your first 30 days. And I will tell you guys can literally get those in your first day. Like, no question about it, especially with the new product we have. So the first 4 customers in your first 30 days, that's step number 1. Okay, that's the very first thing we want you to do. And what that's going to do to you is you are going to now not only make commissions off of those customers, but now you just achieved a $100 shopping spree bonus, okay? So you can buy products of your choice. You can get, let's see, you can get like 4 bags of keto coffee, okay? And you can sell those keto coffees and make cash right there. Let me see how much that will be. I should have added this up, but okay, so say let's see, let me add this up, how much you could make doing this really quick for cash. Let's see. That's like, is that like $225? Did I do that wrong? It's like $225 that you could make just off of that. I might have done that wrong. It might be a little bit higher. But I think that that's right. Or actually 75 times 4, because you'll profit. So it'd be like $300 actually. So you would make $300 just off of that. So you want to get your products right away. You want to get those free products right away. So you want to get those 4 customers, okay? Or if you were like, okay, I want to use the products, which that's how I was. I wanted to use a lot of the products. You guys can use the products and try to see what you like. Try to see, which ones are you going to love, which ones are going to help your goals. And then you use the products, and then now you have your own testimonials, right? So you can do one of the 2 with that $100 shopping spree. Okay. The third thing, you guys, this is really cool. And I'm going to show you guys a picture just to kind of make a little bit more sense. But here's the thing. Our goal, so every time you bring on a distributor, so every time you help somebody else come into this business to make extra money, you will get a $100 enroller bonus, okay? You get that by helping them get 2 customers, okay? They have to be qualified commission-wise. So they have to be at 150 volume. But when they get 2 customers, you're helping them get those customers. So what our company does is they say, Amanda, that is so awesome. You just brought Lisa onto your team, and you are helping her get her first, you're helping her coach to get her first customers. You're helping her grow her business. So we're going to reward you. And here's $100 for Lisa for helping her grow your business. Great job helping other people. Because remember, we're in this business to serve other people, okay? If you're my personally enrolled, I'm helping you grow your business, okay? And so if your sponsor, whoever your sponsor is, they're helping you grow your business. So let's just say today you brought on 2 distributors, 2 of your friends joined your team, okay? When they get their first 2 customers, when you coach them to get their first 2 customers, you're gonna get $100 for each person. That's $200 you just got. Isn't that awesome? So do you see how this business, you can make a money pretty quickly in this business? But the really cool part is the longevity of this business, the residual income. Okay, so the 4th way we get paid, you guys, is promotional bonuses, okay? So you guys all just joined at such an amazing time because we have conference here in a couple weeks, and conference, they always offer bonuses with our promotion, okay? So say you are going for, let's just say diamond, or let's just say for each rank you get, typically there's a bonus for it. So every time I have ranked, myself or my husband together, we have brought in over, I want to say it's like $245,000 just in bonuses, okay? So can you see, like, on top of your commissions, on top of your keto cash, on top of your enroller bonuses, how much money like that is? And then the last one, you guys, is it creates residual income. So over a long period of time, I've been in this for 5 years, so I've created a business where I get residual income. So if I don't work, if I stop working, I'm still gonna get a monthly paycheck, which I won't stop working because I love this so much. How we get paid, so that those are the 5 ways we get paid. And you can, when you have made money, you'll get an email to set up your pay portal account. And your pay, you can either get an It Works debit card, which is really cool because it says It Works on it, or your pay can go right into your bank account, okay? Ours goes right into our bank account because that's how we pay our bills. That's how we live off of this business. We live off of our paycheck. And so ours goes right into our bank account. Okay, so let's talk about, I'm gonna switch gears and show you guys just a visual of exactly what I mean so you guys can see that, okay? You're welcome, Kathy. Also, in our document library, there is our compensation plan. So feel free to check that out because it's really good and it's very detailed. Okay. Can you guys see my screen okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, you guys, our first thing is we're going to wanna print out a few things, okay? And I'll share with you guys where to print these out. But I am going to have you guys print out our executive chart. Okay, this is a map. And then your Ruby chart, okay? And I'm gonna go over exactly what this is. So you just enrolled your 4 customers, okay? That's our very first step. Our second step, you guys, each of these boxes represents a distributor, okay? So now you wanna get 2 distributors underneath you. You wanna start growing your team, okay? You wanna start getting those ranks so that you can make those weekly bonuses, so that you can make, promotional bonuses, so you can start making extra money, okay? So these boxes represent distributors, okay? So say Kathy just joined, okay? She just got her 4 customers, okay? And her 4 customers, you guys, you want them to add up to 150 BV, okay? BV stands for bonus volume, and that's gonna be the product. So say Kathy had 4 people and they bought the body wraps, okay? That's like that's like over 200 BV right there. So Kathy's good. She just got her 4 customers. She has 200 BV. Now her next step is she wants to work on getting distributors, okay? So say Kathy, and I'm just calling you Kathy because I see your face right now. But say Kathy, her sister wants to join. And so she puts her sister in this spot, okay? And then say her best friend wants to join. So now she puts her best friend in this spot. Now Kathy is going to coach those 2 people, and whether Kathy just signed up or not, say she just signed up, That's okay because she has her upline to help coach these 2 people. She has the entire team to help coach these 2 people, okay? So Kathy signs up her sister and her friend. Now Kathy is gonna help both of her 2 people get their first 2 customers, okay? Now they both got their first 2 customers. Kathy just made $200 right here, okay? And then she's gonna continue to coach them to get their 4 customers, okay? Now, once her sister and her best friend are at 400 BV, so that's all of their customers, that's all of the products that they buy, anything that will add up. It's accumulation, you guys. Once they get here, Kathy now is at our executive rank. She's making an average of $300 a month, okay? So that's our executive. Now the second part, I kind of skip over this executive part, you guys, because, I mean, I don't skip it over because it's definitely something you want to do, but I like to go for Ruby, okay? Because let's just face it, $500 extra a month sounds a lot better than $300, right? And most people want to join this business for that $500. Okay, so now say Kathy, she's executive. So she has 2 people here, okay? She has her sister and she has her friend, okay? Now Kathy needs 1 more person, and underneath her sister, we're gonna coach her sister to now become executive, right? Because that's the second step for her sister to do. Her sister already got the first 4 customers, so now we're gonna coach her to get 2 distributors. So now Kathy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 distributors underneath her entire team, okay? Now Kathy signed up 1, 2, 3. So Kathy just made $300 in her enroller bonus. That's an extra bonus right there, okay? Her sister signed up 1, 2. So now her sister just made $200 in that enroller bonus, okay? Now let's just say Kathy is a freaking rock star, which she is. She signed up 5 people, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an extra $500 bonus that Kathy just made. Plus, she gets commissions on everything, which is this, an average of $500 a month. Plus, she gets, if there's a promotional bonus, then she'll get that promotional bonus, okay? Do you guys see how you guys can make some quick money pretty quickly? So, those are the 2 things I want you to print out. And then here's where you print them out. Oh, before I show you, here's the other thing I want you to print out. It's called our steps to success. It's everything I just went over, okay? So you first get your first 4 customers, okay? So Kathy just got her first 4 customers. She just got her $100 shopping spree. Also, she just got 2 wrap rewards. That means she can buy body wraps or keto coffee at a discount price for only $20 with no shipping. Okay, pretty cool. Now Kathy just went to Ruby. She just got this. So literally your steps to success is your guide. It's your guide to success, okay? So I want you to print those 3 things off, and you're gonna find them on our team page. Our team page, you guys, is called Diamond Dream Squad. Sorry, let me just exit out all these really quick. Okay, Diamond Dream Squad. So where you're gonna find these, you go to Files, and you just scroll all the way down, and you'll see them. Just keep going, and you'll see them in the files, okay? So you can print those 3 things off. So the executive chart, the Ruby chart, and then the step to success, okay? Now, in our team page, it's so amazing, you guys. The team page is literally just full of resources. And it's just so good. So make sure, first of all, you guys, your notifications are turned on to all posts, because you don't want to miss anything in this team page, okay? And there's some really good information in here. So the first thing I want you guys to do when you come in here is you can go to units. And you see this unit 1, day 1, just joined. Click on that, and you'll see all kinds of stuff to start with, okay? There's information, there's videos, 11 things I wish I would have known as a newbie. Day 2, how to get started, okay? Get plugged in. So so you definitely want to do this one. There's these people to follow, and you just go to their Facebook page. This is Mark Pentecost, which see he put family call tonight at 10 Eastern Standard Time. Just go to him and go to follow and see first, okay? So back to our units. You guys can just come in here and play along, okay? There's all kinds of different units. How to redeem your product credit, okay? What is a qualified leg? Personal development, what is a loyal customer? How to enroll them, videos to watch. What is a host to post, which is a method we're not gonna go over right now. Posting and amazing videos to watch, okay? So all kinds of really good information. The other thing, you guys, is if you go to photos and you go to albums, there's all kinds of photos in here, okay? Which we're gonna talk about posting in just a minute. So if you're like, okay, I wanna post about the ThermoFight X, just go in here, and I think Nola set this up, which she's so amazing. You just go in here and click on, you know, you can put one of these pictures in here and post about it, okay? Oh, sorry, I just got distracted. My kids are outside. Okay, so the audience and then the files. So just play around in here, you guys. Events, okay? We do events all the time, okay? If you're in Arizona, we do stuff that's fun, at least once a month. If you're not in Arizona, then there's team around you, hopefully, where you guys can kind of get together. Okay, now let's talk about the 5 things we should be doing every day, okay? So, oh, the one thing I forgot to show you guys, I'm so sorry, hold on. Let me go back to that. And then we're gonna talk about the 5 things we should be doing each day. Okay, so what is so cool, you guys, myself and a couple other leaders on our team, we all come together, okay? So this is not my team. This is not another one of our leaders' team. This is our team page, okay? I want you guys to know that this is your team page. You come on here, you ask questions. You know, if something's working for you, I want you to share it on our team page. If you found a video that was amazing, I want you to post it. This is your team page. This is your family. And so one thing that's really cool is every day, Monday through Friday, our leaders kind of come together and we do daily polls. Okay, so let me find one really quick. I should have just hashtagged it. Let me see. Let me just hashtag it. Oh, here's a search button, you guys. So you can just like search things in here. We call it the core 4 and more. And because they're daily non-negotiables, okay? So for instance, Rachel posted one, and it's just everything that we should be doing every day. So the 4 things plus more things that we can do every day. So this just kind of tells you like, okay, if you're like, I have no idea what to do today, go to the core 4 and more, the non-negotiables, and here's a list of things that you can do for your business each day. So you guys have every tool, you are hand given like, okay, here's what you can do, okay? If you're like, I have no idea what to do today, go to the core 4 and more, and there you go. There's a whole list of things you can do, okay? So let's talk about those things. So we love to call them the core 4 and more because this is literally it's core 4 and 1 more. These are the 5 things that we should be doing every day. I have been doing these 5 things every single day consistently, and this is what truly has given me the success. It's not the amount of time I really spend, it's the consistency. So the first thing, you guys, is posting, okay? And I know that posting, I know for me, I didn't, and I hope that you guys have a pen and paper, you guys can write these down. Posting for me, that was one of my biggest hurdles because I was so like afraid of what my network was gonna think of me. You know, what they were gonna think like, oh, now Amanda's doing this business. Like I was so afraid of that. And then I remember somebody in my upline I heard, and they said, Why do you care about what your network is thinking? Are they going to pay your bills for you? Are they going to allow you to, are they going to get you to stay home? And I was like, no, like they're not. Like, why would I care? Because I'm doing this for a reason, right? And as long as our posts are not spammy and salesy, you know, then that's okay. We want our post, and I'm going to talk to you guys about how to post in just a minute, but we want to post because that's letting people know that we're open for business, okay? So there's a very big difference in posting spammy and advertising and just all about It Works, okay? You are an It Works distributor, but your brand is not It Works. Your brand is you, okay? So the way we post is we want to brand ourselves. We want to post about our life, about us using these products, about what this business is doing for us, what we want out of this business, and we want to trickle in It Works with that, okay? So if you look on my Facebook page, when I talk about the business, I don't ever say It Works. I say my work from anywhere business. I say my stay at home business. I say my, you know, my social media business, because I want to create curiosity. I like to market in a way that's attractive marketing. And so I want to be, I think of like the 5 things that I want people to know me as. So you can write this down. What are 5 things that you are so passionate about, that you love to do, that you want people to know what you do, okay? If you are big into like nutrition and cooking and all that kind of stuff, post about that, right? Post about that. Let people know, like, you know, what, like, talk about that. So for instance, for me, the 5 things that I want people to know about, obviously I'm a boy mom. So my network knows that I'm a boy mom, that my boys are very busy. I am huge into faith, okay? My network knows that I am huge into my faith and, you know, that I am a believer, whatever. Inspirational, okay? I want to be inspirational on my Facebook page. I want people to come to my Facebook page and be empowered. I want them to feel, wow, I'm having a bad day. Like, I'm going to go to Amanda's page because I know she'll have a post that's going to lift me up. So I want to be inspirational to people. I want people to know that I love nutrition, that I'm a health fanatic, that I love to work out. But then I also really love sweets, and I have a sweet tooth. You know, like, I want my network to know certain things about me, and that's what I post about. But I trickle in It Works with that. And so, for instance, in the morning, like for my morning post today, I made a picture saying that, you know, starting my day off with my weight loss coffee, which I had in my hand. I was physically drinking my weight loss coffee, and we were on our way to church. So I made a post like, you know, starting my day off with my weight loss coffee and Jesus. Okay. And it's like simple. And I got tons of likes, tons of comments on it, you know, but that's what I said nothing about me saying, hey, come get my coffee. Hey, come join my business. You know, it was just, hey, I have my skinny coffee, because you know how many people are gonna be like, what's your skinny coffee? You know? So, and then my next post, it was about the Fit app. Okay. It was about how I can help people get my Fit app, get recipes, you know. So I want you guys to think of the 5 things that really just, you know, says who you are. And if you're like, I don't know what they are, then, you know, get a hobby. You know, if you like books, you know, talk about books. And if you have a dog, you know, talk about your dog, or whatever the case is. Okay. So that's number 1, you guys, is posting. And you want to post on your timeline, but also your stories. Okay. Have you any of you guys done your stories yet? So stories are awesome, because stories, you can be a little bit more, you can post a lot more on there, for one, but you can be a little bit more like, hey, I have 4 coffees for $20. Message me for them. You know, you can post, you want to post your day. You want to post stories, or like what you are living, what you're doing, that kind of thing. And so the stories are awesome, because you can do polls on there, you guys. You can do polls like, hey, who wants some of my weight loss coffee? And then you can do a little poll on there, and you can put yes, please, or heck yes. You know, you want to put 2 positives, and people will click on there to see which one. And then now you have a potential person. Now you can go and message that person and say, hey, thanks for commenting on my poll. you want more information on our weight loss coffee. Simple, right? So they're really fun to do. And you guys can take, so I call myself like, I'm a huge stealer of stories. If I see another person having an awesome story, like about the business or about one of our products, I will screenshot it. That way I can post it, okay? So if you ever see ones that I do or that other leaders do, and you're like, that was really good, you guys take it, okay? It's okay. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Take what is already out there, what's already working, until you really feel comfortable with doing your own, okay? So even the post that like I make or your sponsor makes or other leaders make, if you're like, wow, that was a really good post, you guys can use that post, just change the wording up a little bit so it fits you, right? You don't want to take a post that's like identical, like what we're doing, you know, with my 2 boys, but take that post and you can change it to make it fit you, right? So, okay, posting, and then the 2 platforms, you guys, Instagram and Facebook. You don't need to mess with Twitter or anything like that. It's not, or Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, those 2 platforms, and that is it. The other ones are just gonna kind of waste your time. Okay, number 2, you guys, is messaging, okay? Messaging and reaching out. So we want to be messaging people and reaching out because that's what we are, right? We're marketing, we're network marketing. So if we don't ask people, we don't get, okay? So the very first thing I have my newbies do when they come on is I have them make a list of 30 people, okay? So if you have not done this yet, you can do it today. Make a list of 30 people who you would tell exciting news to, okay? Who would you tell exciting news, like that you're pregnant, or that you just moved into a new house, or, you know, just exciting news, right? And then what I have you guys do is then I have you guys send them a message. And you can make this message a little bit more personal. I just send out a generic message, and you guys can change it up a little bit to make it a little bit more personal for you. But I can even put the message here. But I have you guys send out a message because that's what we need to do. We need to ask people, hey, I just got into this business. Would you mind doing me a favor and looking at some of my products to see if you're interested in them? You know, the worst that they're going to say is no. And I will tell you guys, every single person on my 30s list, they all told me no. And my mom was the only one who was like, yes, I'm so excited for you, but she couldn't afford it. And so my first 4 customers, you guys, it was nobody on my 30s list. They were random people off of Facebook that were acquaintances. Like one was like my husband's former person that he was like in the Navy with. It was his wife. I've never met her in my entire life, but we were we were friends. Another one was my brother's girlfriend. I think, and then 2 other were like people, just acquaintances, you know, that I had on Facebook. But not one person from my 30s list. You know, they all said no to me. But because they saw consistency with me, because they saw over time that I was so passionate about this, that these products were the bomb, that, you know, this business was changing my life, almost probably every single one of them are either on this team or they're customers of mine. So, you know, just because somebody tells you no right away, that's not no forever. It's just no, not right now. Okay. So that's how you want to kind of think of it is, okay, not a big deal. You know, not a big deal. A lot of times people just don't have the money, or the biggest thing, you guys, is they see, okay, Julie just joined this business. We're going to see if she's really serious about this business or not. Or if she's just going to be like everyone else, get into a business, treat it like a hobby, and then quit, right? We don't want to be those people. We want to be those people who are completely opposite. We want to be those few people who don't quit after their first couple weeks or their first couple months, okay? And so messaging, okay? And so ask your upline, you guys, be like, hey, what message can I send out today? Or what can I, you know, do you have a verbiage I can send to some people, okay? And your upline will definitely have tons of messages for you to stand out that are not spammy, but definitely a way to send out a message that is caring and sharing, and not like, hey, hey, do you want to buy some of my products, right? So we really word it in a way, and I really strive to make sure that our wording is not salesy or spammy or anything like that, but it's more like, hey, I wanted to share this with you guys because it is so awesome. Like I would feel guilty if I didn't share this with you, kind of thing, you know? Okay, number 3 is growing your network, you guys. So growing your network on Facebook and Instagram. Obviously, the larger your network you have, the more people you have to work with, okay? I started this business with 200 friends on my Facebook. That's not a very big network. And so I had to grow it right away, and I had to grow it fast because I wanted to make extra money. And so growing your network every day, you can do that by going into certain groups that you're in and adding those people to your network. If you have somebody, a friend of your Facebook page, and they're like huge into fitness, I guarantee they have friends that are huge into fitness. Go to them, go to their friends list, add their friends to your network. You can search other places. Say you want to grow a team in Texas, or you want to get, grow a network in Texas. Search Texas. You can search like specific locations. You can search specific things, okay? And you can search and then add people that way. The beauty of social media, you guys, is you can add people anywhere. And it's fun. You get to meet all kinds of really amazing, like, I feel like, the people that, my customers and distributors I add on are all from just growing my network, and you meet so many people. It's really amazing. Does anyone have ideas for what hashtags to use for Insta? We shouldn't say it works. No, don't say it works. Just hashtag anything that that you're interested in. So for instance, like if you're interested in makeup, you can hashtag, let's see, what are some, benefit makeup, hashtag benefit makeup. Or if you're into hair, hashtag, hairstyles, or whatever, hashtags will let you search for like those specific things. Hashtag Texas moms, you can, have a group of, people, Texas moms, or hashtag boy mom, and then you're going to get a group of people who have, boys that and their moms. Okay. So growing your network, number 3, you guys. Number 4 is building relationships. And so because you guys, we don't want to be that salesy person on Facebook. We want to be, we want people to come to our Facebook and be like, they want to be inspired. We want to build those relationships with people. And so here's a little tip I do, okay? Every time I post, right before I post, I will go and I will comment on at least, I would probably comment for about 5 or 10 minutes on people in my networks, on their news feed, okay, on their posts that they do. And I want my comments to be very intentional. So say somebody, had a picture of like their weekend, and I might say, oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful. Where did you go? It's asking a question, it's being involved, and they're going to answer me, and it's a little conversation we can have. But what I do is I do that every time before I post, because then it's going to make the post that you did, it's going to boost it up in the algorithm. Okay. So now you're going to get more interaction on your post. Okay. So building relationships, you guys, is a big part of our business, because we are in this business. If you have the mindset of just selling to people and, salesy, that kind of thing, it's not going to work. You want to have the mindset of serving other people and helping other people. And so we're going to do that by building relationships. People are going to buy into you before they buy into the products, before they buy into the business. They want to see you using the products. They want to see what these products are doing for you. They want to see what these products are doing for your clients. They want to see what this business are doing for you. And they want to see that you're excited about it, right? Nobody's going to join your team if you're like, yeah, I just joined this business and hopefully I'll make $300 extra a month, but I don't know. I just joined, rather, oh my gosh, I just joined this business. I am going to make $300 this month. Like, I'm super excited. Who wants to make some extra money with me, right? Like, people are going to join you when you are excited about what you're doing, not when you're Eeyore about what you're doing, right? They're going to join you when you're just like super excited. So, and then the 5th thing, you guys, and this is by far one of the most important things, is self-development, okay? And I know that it's a lot of you guys probably don't even know what self-development is. I certainly did not when I joined this business, but you're gonna hear me talk about it a lot, because it is 80% of this business. 80% is mindset, okay? 20% is just the work that I just talked about, just what we just did, those other 4 core things. 80% of this business is how you think, your mindset, okay? And so we grow our mind and we grow our mindset by doing self-development. So what that is going to YouTube and typing in, you know, motivational, and you'll have a motivational video. It's reading a book, okay? Like my Morning Miracle book. This is self-development. This book changed my life. If you guys haven't read it, it's amazing. But it changed my life. This is self-development. This book helped me with my mind, my spirit, my body. It helped me become a better mom, a better spouse, a better business owner. Morning Miracle. So it's just an example of self-development. Another one, you guys, is called Girl Wash Your Face. Okay? Rachel Hollis. Search her on YouTube. That will be, you know, 15, 20 minutes of self-development right there that you just did. So self-development is going to be reading books, okay? It's going to be going to YouTube and listening to something that's just going to inspire you for the day. It's going to be podcast, okay? Like search podcast, search John Maxwell. You'll get all kinds of different amazing things. It's going to be by, let's see, reading books, audibles you guys can do. So what I do, my kids love this. They really don't, but they're used to it now. When we're in the car, we don't listen to music too often. We listen to motivational things. I have them do that with me, like affirmations, all that kind of stuff. But do you know I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they will rattle off their affirmations every day like no other. It's so cute and it's amazing. But the thing is you have to utilize your time, okay? So, I mean, sometimes we'll listen to music because I don't want to be like horrible to them. But if you are in your car on your own, you guys don't listen to music. Listen to something for your daily affirmations or your daily self-development, okay? You have to find a way to utilize your time in this business because we are all busy people. So definitely that is going to be a huge part of this business, okay? Because I see it day in and day out that people come into this business, they want to make money, but their mindset is not there. So then they end up quitting the minute something, you know, rocky happens. So that's why when I said at the very beginning, I want you guys to write down your why, okay? I want you guys to write down exactly why you are doing this business. And I want you to start doing your self-development, whether it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes a day, whatever. I want you guys to start doing that right away. I wish I would have. I probably didn't even start doing self-development for like a year and a half. And then after that, I probably didn't even really start doing it until like, it wasn't consistent until probably, I don't know, two years into this business. And so the minute I started doing it, you guys, the minute my business just completely took off and changed. And so it's really important that, you know, we do have our mindset because you guys, if this business, it's not that it's hard, but we get rattled, right? We like to stay in our comfort zone. We like to not do things that are like gonna make us fail, right? Our biggest what am I looking for? Fear. There we go. Our biggest fear is failure. And so we don't want to get into something and fail at it, right? We want to be successful with it. And so when we hear the word no, or when, you know, we're not seeing huge success right away in our first couple of weeks or whatever the case is, you know, it's really easy just to wash our hands of it and just say, okay, I'm done. But if you guys, you know, really hold strong onto why you joined this business, I guarantee you guys, you keep going, you're going to see success no matter what. It's just like I said, it's just a matter of time. You have to let your seeds, you guys have to let your seeds, you know, grow, and so that you can have that harvest. Okay. So we talked about those. We talked about our team page, you guys, and then resources, units that we talked about. We have team trainings every Tuesday. Myself and other leaders will kind of rotate, so you're going to hear different people talk. And then every day we do what we call a power hour, Monday through Friday. And they're just at random times, you guys. So if you can jump on, awesome. If not, hopefully you can make at least one. But it's just where we all kind of, you know, because we're on our phones, we're on our computers. So it's a time, you know, each day that we can kind of come together, whoever's able to jump on and just kind of work together, answer questions, hear different tips and techniques. But you guys, we have a lot of resources that are out there. So it's just up to you to utilize them. The really cool thing is, you know, this is your own business, but you're not alone in it. Okay. We're in this together. And your success is 100% up to you. It's not up to me. It's not up to your sponsor. It's not up to your downline. It is 100% up to you, okay? And so if you're having a hard time, or if you're not knowing what to do, that's up to you to go find that answer. It's not up to your upline. It's not up to anybody else, okay? So make sure that you are taking responsibility because this is your business, but know that you have all these sources and you have so many people to support you and help you along. So we have a little, let's see. Oh, we're a little bit over our hour. Sorry, guys, I can talk a lot, but it's a lot of information. The thing is, I don't want you guys to be overwhelmed, and just take it day by day, okay? You don't have to know everything off, right off the bat. Just learn, and you just take it day by day. If you feel overwhelmed, or if you feel like, okay, I feel like I just hit a rock or whatever, go to your upline, go to your sponsor, and they can definitely help you. I can answer some of these questions really quick. If you guys have to jump off, feel free. But let me answer some of these questions really quick so you guys can get your answers. I'm excited you guys all spent your Sunday with me a little bit here. Okay, somebody says, which I don't think she's on anymore. Christina said, how do you handle rude person? How do you handle a rude person or more than one rude person when you talk to them about the products? I don't. I delete them and then I move on. Because for me, I want my network to be full of people who are not going to be rude. I want my network to be full of people who are supportive and who are positive. And if I find people that are rude, they're not people I want as customers or as distributors. And so I just delete them and I move on, and I don't let them determine my success. Nobody is going to rock my success. Nobody's going to come in here and make it so that I'm not successful for my family. So I just delete them and move on. Let's see. How can I get more distributors? The best way, you guys, is if you can get customers, you can get distributors, and you guys can all get customers. But the best way is just talking about it. Like I said, be excited about what you're doing. Share with what you want. When we first start, we don't have like that huge success story, and we don't have maybe you haven't even got your first paycheck yet, but talk about what you want out of this business. So if you want to make $200, say, oh, I'm so excited. I just got into this business and I'm going to make $200 so that I can put my kids in dance. Or I'm going to make $200 so that I can put food on my kids' table, or that I can go save for a vacation that we want to take, or so I can pay off this huge credit card bill that we have. Whatever it is, talk about what you want. Be excited. Share other people's stories, you guys. Share other people's success stories until you have your own. And even still, I still share other people's success stories. Let's see, how to make a loyal customer into a distributor and how to start the conversation. You just ask them, you guys. So anytime I have a customer who is wanting to order, I'll ask them and I'll just say, hey, I know you want to order the keto coffee, but I have to throw this out there. Are you also interested in making some extra money? Okay. And sometimes those customers will automatically become distributors because they do want to make extra money too. So it's just all about asking. Okay. I want to lose some weight, and my question is, honestly, what are average results? People won't purchase if they don't see personal results, and I want to be honest with my friends and family for buying. Absolutely. You want to be a product of the product, hands down, 100%. To say the average result is very hard because it really depends on what products they're on. It depends on their lifestyle. It depends on, are they consistent using the products? The only product we can really make a claim for is our ThermoFight X to say exactly how much weight like somebody could use or could lose. Like we can say this person, the average person somebody is losing on this is 31 pounds in 90 days. Okay. There's been studies shown that people on that have lost 50 pounds in 90 days. Okay. So, but as far as like, say the detox cleanse, the average person will probably lose anywhere from 2 to probably 12 pounds on that, but it depends on the person, right? And so it depends on their lifestyle. It depends on what they're putting into their body. How much water are they drinking? You know what I mean? How much weight are they really wanting to lose? Because the result is going to look different for somebody who needs to lose 100 pounds versus somebody who needs to lose 10 pounds, right? So it really depends on the person. Can you send me the link? I'm not sure what link you need, Ashley. Let's see. What is a solid foundation in this business? So those core 4 things, the best thing you guys can do is be consistent. And that doesn't mean you have to spend hours upon hours working this business. Say you only have 20 minutes one day, make sure you spend that 20 minutes doing this business. You can't work this business 3 days like a lot and then go 4 days without even working this business. That's not how it works. It's better to work this business every day, even if you only have a short amount of time. So you got to find time that's going to, you know, fit into your schedule each day. I'm having people people getting answered to my post, and I keep trying my script straight when so if people are answering you and they're seeing it, then I don't know. I just kind of like, if they're interested, I just say, hey, is this something you're interested in? If people aren't commenting or liking on your post, for me, when people don't do that, it means I'm not interacting enough. The more I interact with my network, the more they're going to interact with me. Remember, it's building relationships. Or I don't have enough network. Maybe my network is only like 200 people. So what are the requirements to make $3,000 in 90 days? So that's by you have to do these first steps that I just went over, okay? You have to have your first 4 customers. That's right off the bat. You have to get to Ruby, okay? And then the next one is Emerald. So Emerald in 90 days, which I will say that our team has gotten to Emerald. Some people do it in 30 days. Some people do it in 45, 60. It's pretty amazing. So Emerald in 90 days is very doable, 100%. I got to Emerald, I think, in my first 45 days. And so it's by getting to Emerald, but you definitely do want to have your 4 customers and then just work those steps that I just mentioned to you. So, and then just get with your sponsor and sit and go over a game plan. Because if you are wanting to make that $3,000 in that 90 days, you want to get with them so that you have a game plan, so that you say, okay, this month I'm going to be getting Ruby. This month I'm going to be getting match for Emerald. And then the 90 days I'm going to be, or at my 3-month mark, I'm going to be going Emerald. So you want to have a game plan so you know exactly what you need to do. The 5 things I just went over, you guys, the 5 things, doing those every day, that's what's going to get you to that position, okay? That's what's going to get you there. It's just those 5 things. And so it's not anything extra. It just may be doing more of it depending on where you're at when you first start. Let's see. If people don't respond, you're probably not being consistent with it. So, and you're just starting. So you just definitely want to be consistent, and they will respond 100%. Let's see. I'm nervous I won't make money and I will have to pay the monthly website fee. I don't want to quit, obviously. So my question is, what's the best way I can make at least the minimum so I can pay for the website and stay active? I'm nervous my friends and family won't buy. I don't know who, it just says iPhone user, so I don't know who said that. But number 1 is you have to change your mindset. Like I said, you have to change that nervousness, because if you have in your mind that I'm afraid to do this, I'm afraid I'm not going to make money, I'm afraid to do this, guess what? You're not going to make money because you're too afraid thinking about that you're not going to make money, right? You have to say like, okay, I'm going to make money. And if you follow those steps that I just gave you, you can make money right away in this business, right? Get your first 4 customers. Sell those wraps that you have in your kit. Sell those keto coffees that you got. There's money right there for your website and products, right? So you have to change your mindset 100% first. This business, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was nervous, I was scared, I was fearful, but I just did exactly what my coach did. Actually, I didn't have a coach. I just did exactly what YouTube videos were telling me to do. I followed those top leaders. I did exactly what those people were telling me to do. And I have never lost money in this business. I have only gained money. Okay, every month I've been in this business, I have made money. And so for one, you have to just change that. And you can be nervous. That's totally fine. You can have, those, fearful feelings. That is totally fine. We are human. We're going to have them. But I want you to take that and just know you can make money. It's just, are you willing to put what you're learning today into action, right? We can learn all this stuff if we want, but it's just really up to us to put into action. And if you put into action, 100%, my friend, you're going to make money. And so yeah, get those 2 distributors, make that $200. There's definitely ways that you can make money right away in this business. And if you're nervous, your friends and family won't buy. Like I said, that's okay. My friends and family didn't buy. We just want to reach out into your network that you already have on social media. But the first thing is you want to ask them, okay? Ask them first, and then if they tell you no, then we go into your social media network that you already have on there, and then we start messaging and asking them. We start posting and getting them curious and letting the word out, okay? But I was the same way. I was nervous and fearful of that too. But you definitely have to just get over it. Conference is amazing, you guys. It's in a couple weeks. It's in Tampa, Florida, and it is 100% any kind of event. If you can get to it, it's definitely a business-changing, life-changing event. Can be life-changing, especially a conference. They only happen once a year. It's just amazing. When you go, like I would say, it probably doubles or triples your business. People have gone to conference, a new distributor walking out, coming out in the next couple months, going diamond or double diamond, making 2,000, 5,000, a month in the next couple months. Absolutely. I have worked so hard for so many years now. I'm just ready to stay home and I want to be with, yes, Ashley, that's so awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any of these questions. This time I'm not in MLM for money. I need to lose weight. I love. When and how do we start getting the weekly bonuses? Okay, I went over that. Hopefully that all made sense. Oh, and Courtney said something too. So the 2 apps actually is the It Works Office app and then the Live Fit app. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to go through these fast so that, okay, do you recommend being public or private on Instagram? That's completely up to you. My Instagram is private, but I work mostly on Facebook. So I say find one platform that you just are gonna rock at. Mine is Facebook. Facebook is my jam. My Facebook is public. But you can, and it's just because I have a lot of followers and stuff, but for the longest time it was private. So it's truthfully up to you. So I do public, but again, it's up to you. I don't think one way is or another way is gonna, determine your success, for starting out. Do you just add random people to your Facebook, grow your network? I do. For me, I only add females, just because that's what I'm comfortable with. That's my network. That's who I feel like I'm going to reach out to them out the most. I do have some guys who are my Facebook, because they're my customers, and I probably got them through other, through like a host of posts or other people who posted for me, and I got them to be in my network. And so I do add them just so that they can see some of my posts. But I normally only add females. I plan on using my kits myself be the product of the product for sure. The 5 things, you guys, it is posting. Number 2 is messaging and reaching out. Number 3 is growing your network. Number 4 is building relationships. And number 5 is self-development. Do you know if you buy within 10 days of joining, you get, if somebody joins, so say somebody joins right away, if they get their conference ticket, then yes, they will get their code, they will get $20 codes. And they do expire January 31st. They have to get their conference ticket. The codes are, you guys, if you, so say you just joined, if you buy your conference ticket, then you will get a $20 codes. So that means that you can invite people onto your team for only $20, which is really cool. They expire January 31st. I was trying to find my login to the Live app. Where do I find it? You should have gotten an email for that. Your login is your username, so you definitely want to know what that is. When you signed up, you would have gotten an email from it, and it's your distributor ID number. If you can't find it, ask your sponsor. Okay, thanks. All right, I think that's all the questions, you guys. Does anybody have any questions you want to ask before we get off? All right, you guys were troopers being on here for a while with me. All right, my